Today, we will be making a Texas sheet cake. Before we begin, we're going to start by washing our hands. This is important when cooking to prevent foodborne illnesses through cross-contamination. Then we will preheat the oven to 350. In one saucepan, we'll bring 1 cup of water to a boil. In another, we'll melt 2 sticks of butter and 4 tablespoons of cocoa. On the side, we'll combine our dry ingredients, which consist of 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. The butter will coat the gluten strands in the flour, making them shorter and produce a very tender cake. Now we'll add the boiling water to the cocoa and butter mixture and then add it to our dry ingredients. Then we will stir until combined. Next, we will combine a 1/2 cup of buttermilk, 2 beaten eggs, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Raw eggs may contain the bacteria of Salmonella, which causes food poisoning. In order to kill any Salmonella bacteria, eggs must be cooked to at least 160 degrees Fahrenheit. In this recipe, there is no risk of Salmonella exposure because the oven is set to 350 and will thoroughly cook the eggs. Once the ingredients are combined, we'll add it to the first bowl of mixture. Now that our mixture is coming to a finish, we will pour the batter into an 18 by 13 sheet pan and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Heat is transferred through convection and conduction in this recipe. Convection comes from hot air currents circulating in the oven, and conduction comes from the pan physically touching the cake.
While the cake is in the oven, let's make the frosting. Melt 1 3/4 sticks of butter in a saucepan. Once melted, add 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder and remove from heat. Next, add 6 tablespoons of milk, a teaspoon of vanilla, and a pound of powdered sugar. Stir until combined and add 1/2 cup of finely chopped pecans if you would like. After 20 minutes, check to see if the cake is done. A cooked cake will spring back when gently pressed. Pour the frosting over the cake right when you take it out of the oven. Spread evenly throughout the cake. Cut into squares and enjoy the best Texas sheet cake ever.